Hey everyone, today we're counting down our picks for the best modern RTS games that you should check out, and without further ado, let's dive right in.
We've got a unit under attack. A unit has been promoted, sir.
Starship Troopers, Terran Command. Based on the iconic franchise, the game strips away the sheer incompetence seen in the movies by opting for a more strategic approach. In this game, the key to success lies in choosing the right forces and positioning them effectively. Units block each other's lines of fire, so strategic placement is crucial to maximize firepower. Moreover, the absence of health bars for bugs also adds to the immersive experience, as you're left to spray bullets until either the enemy is worn down or a lucky shot takes them out.
We've got a unit under attack.
Terminator, Dark Fate, Defiance. In this game, you take on the role of a military officer navigating the treacherous landscape of post-apocalyptic United States and northern Mexico, fighting against Legion, the equivalent of Skynet in the Dark Fate timeline. And as expected, engaging with the robotic enemies is a highlight of the game. The machines exhibit the expected behavior, relentless, aggressive, and seemingly impervious to danger. And while most of Legion's forces consist of basic soldiers and armored vehicles, encounters with authentic Terminators will inject excitement into the gameplay as the stakes quickly escalate. 9-bit armies, a bit too far. In this game, securing resources is the first step to domination. You'll need to establish oil refineries and harvesters to convert oil into cash, which allows you to expand your arsenal beyond basic infantry and vehicles. Tech buildings, super weapons, and naval warfare also add depth to the gameplay, similar to classic Command and Conquer titles, but with a fresh twist. And despite its early access status, the game's core mechanics are robust, offering battles across land, sea, and air, with game-changing super weapons waiting to be unleashed. The Valiant. With a focus on individually managing small squads, this game provides accessible tactical combat without overwhelming players with massive armies. The campaign spans 20 hours and gradually introduces various unit types, which ensures players grasp their mechanics before diving into complex encounters. And as the campaign progresses, players will unlock additional unit types, which encourages experimentation and tactical diversity. However, with limited squad selections for each battle, players must carefully choose their lineup, which emphasizes strategic decision-making over brute force.
The wicked shall fall! Onward!
HighFleet. This game offers a unique blend of roguelike fleet management and strategy by featuring both strategic and RTS layers of gameplay. In the strategic layer, we will navigate our ships through hostile territories, managing resources like fuel, ammunition, and repairs while encountering and engaging enemy fleets. Meanwhile, the RTS layer presents fast-paced 2D ship-to-ship combat scenarios, which often requires us to face overwhelming odds. Additionally, one standout feature of the game is its shipbuilding tool, which allows us to craft custom vessels to suit our strategies and preferences. Iron Harvest. Set in the early 20th century, the game introduces players to a universe where diesel-powered mechs revolutionize society against a backdrop of peaceful agriculture and old-world charm. Fictional nations like Polania, Saxony, and Rusviet serve as the primary factions, each offering unique heroes, mechs, and campaign experiences. In the campaign, you'll embark on a journey led by central characters and navigate a cleverly crafted storyline through interwoven faction campaigns. And while the gameplay mechanics may follow familiar RTS tropes, the destructible environments inject a refreshing dynamic into each mission.
We are on our way. Stop moving! Hold still!
Knights of Honor 2: Sovereign. This title delivers a solid experience in the realm of historical grand strategy by leveraging advancements made over the past years to create a compelling gaming experience. The gameplay unfolds across two main layers: the campaign map, where players manage diplomacy, trade, and kingdom affairs, and the combat field, where strategic battles ensue. And as expected, sieges emerge as a highlight in combat by offering players various strategic options and challenging scenarios. Whether assaulting castles or devising tactical maneuvers, sieges provide a dynamic and rewarding gameplay experience.
Cavalry, move!
Manor Lords. Set in late 14th century Bavaria, you'll assume the role of Lords of the Manor, tasked with developing your small hamlet into a thriving village or town while overseeing various aspects of economic and population growth. The game offers a unique take on combat within the realm of city-building games by providing a smaller-scale battle experience that focuses on depth rather than sheer numbers. And while the dev has emphasized that Manor Lords is not intended to compete with titles like Total War, the combat aspect still holds considerable appeal. Godsworn. This game takes players on a journey into a highly fictionalized fantasy version of the Northern Crusades, where Christian crusaders clash with pagan forces in the Baltic region. In terms of gameplay, it draws inspiration from classics like Warcraft 3 by offering players the opportunity to select a god at the start of the game, similar to hero units in Warcraft 3, and similar to Warcraft 3, players can engage in battles with NPC creeps to level up, rescue captured villagers for additional workers, and collect resources from defeated creeps.
Contact ID. Enemy Corvette firing on us.
Homeworld 3. At its core, Homeworld 3 is a true strategy game, entrusting players with the comprehensive management of their fleets. From selecting ships to crafting army compositions and planning tactical maneuvers, every decision matters. The combat is nuanced, with ship vulnerabilities dictated by positioning and engagement dynamics, which requires extra attention to detail and strategic foresight. So, if you're a fan of strategy gaming interested in commanding immense fleets and shaping the fate of civilizations, Homeworld 3 is a game you should really check out.
Enemy frigate closing in.
Combat alert.
Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Realms of Ruin. This game offers a streamlined yet tactical Warhammer experience in which you will embark on an adventure through 18 campaign missions and encounter varied battle maps and side objectives along the way. And while the core gameplay revolves around capturing victory points, the campaign serves as a solid introduction to each faction's unique strengths and weaknesses. In addition to the campaign, the game also boasts a conquest mode, where you will engage in strategic battles across a dynamic war map, complete with situational buffs and weaknesses to spice up gameplay. Last Train Home. This is a game that offers a captivating blend of military management and tactical RTS gameplay by immersing players in the desperate struggle of the Czechoslovak Legion during the Russian Civil War. And as the leader of the Legion, your primary objective is to guide your troops across Siberia aboard an armored train while contending with enemies on the battlefield. Therefore, balancing combat proficiency with survival skills becomes crucial as soldiers face the harsh realities of war, which adds a layer of realism rarely seen in the genre. Company of Heroes 3. This wargame boasts 2 campaigns and 4 factions, which perfectly capture the scale of World War II. The Italian dynamic campaign promises an epic journey from Sicily to Rome, which will engage players in random skirmishes and bespoke missions. And the North Africa campaign intensifies vehicle-based combat by emphasizing tanks, armored cars, and heavy artillery. However, the lack of dynamism in enemy AI could diminish the campaign's excitement. But despite this flaw, the game's RTS mechanics remain absolutely top-notch. Age of Empires 4. This game stays true to the classic style of base building, sword clashing, and village pillaging RTS games. Playing as factions like the English and French will transport players back to the High and Late Middle Ages, which will evoke nostalgia for strategy game enthusiasts. And while veterans of the series will feel at home managing villagers and employing strategic maneuvers, the game introduces some innovations to keep things fresh. For example, understanding the rock-paper-scissors relationship between different unit types remains crucial, and raiding enemy villagers can be strategically advantageous. Pikmin 4. Real-time strategy isn't a popular genre among Switch players, or even console players in general, but Pikmin 4 stands out as a very unique and fun game. It offers a refreshing take on the genre, making it accessible to a wider audience compared with traditional hardcore RTS titles. And despite its casual and childish appearance, Pikmin 4 is technically a squad-based RTS, which offers engaging gameplay for players of all skill levels. So, if you're a Switch gamer looking for a relaxing and casual RTS experience, then this is the game for you. So do you agree with our picks? Check out these other videos from us and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Contact. Tracking hostile strike craft.
Corvette destroyed. Kill. Ship target. Enemy frigate destroyed. Say again, frigate destroyed.